Men in Black International is the 4th film in the franchise. And if somehow you are unfamiliar with it, well, I guess I can understand because it's been 7 gosh darn years since the 3rd one.
I don't know why it takes so long in between films to make a sequel. You know, you have 5 years, 10, now 7. They're all basically the same film, so what the heck is taking so long to do them?
A new MIB recruit is being trained by a star agent while evil space aliens are driving on Earth attempting to steal a super weapon that will destroy the universe. It's the synopsis of all 4 movies.
I love the Men in Black universe. I do. It's very intriguing to think that there's aliens living amongst us, which is why I can't understand why they don't come up with better sequels. There's so much to do, so much to explore, so much to have the characters do, but we just come to having the same exact plot in all of the films and even have the same twist in them.
There's 2 main reasons why the suspense didn't really work out in this one. 1, it's the same exact plot, so you already know what's going to happen. Most importantly, 2, they hint at all of the twists and turns very hard in every scene. The dialogue is expositional and clunky, and they might as well just said, I want you to do this because I'm actually the secret bad guy.
Even though the plots are always the same, usually the comedy's pretty well done. And not this time around. The jokes just felt repetitive and didn't get the laughs the filmmakers were intended.
Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson take the places of Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones this time around. While the two are good actors and share good chemistry, you'd still end up feeling like something's missing without the original cast.
A lot of movies go after that nostalgia feeling, and this one is no exception. But without the original cast, it just feels like a bad copy of the original and not a continuation of the franchise.
It wasn't the most exciting movie in the world, but there was a cool spaceship motorbike chase scene through a Marrakesh marketplace that I thought was pretty cool. And there was this neat fight with the 3-handed arms deal I wish would have lasted a little bit longer, so it wasn't all bad, just not enough to keep me interested.
The worst part of the entire movie is a poster reveal in the England MIB office showing J and K fighting off the cockroach from the first film. Now, I'm sure the filmmakers thought this would be a humorous nod to the original, but it really just shows how far the franchise has fallen.
The series as a whole is a mix of comedy and sci-fi, but the jokes of this one just don't really work out as well. 4 out of 10.
The nostalgia doesn't really kick in with this one because you don't have Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. 3 out of 10.
There was a couple of interesting action sequences, but nothing to get me too excited. 4 out of 10.
Everything in this movie is just telegraphed way too hard. It's almost impossible to miss the foreshadowing, if you can even call it that. 2 out of 10. It's the same exact movie as the first 3, but this one actually has less enthusiasm from the filmmakers. 2 out of 10. We here at Who's Review give Men in Black International the overall rating of Neuralized. Now, the concept of Men in Black has always been interesting to me ever since I saw the first movie as a kid in the 90s. I always wanted them to explore this world just a little bit more in depth. However, whoever is writing these is clearly just doing the same plot over and over again, as if the writers think that we are neuralized and we won't remember that all of the plots are exactly the same. You know, I wish that were true in a sense where I could be neuralized to actually forget this one. Well, that's our review. Let us see yours. Share your own thoughts and post your own video reviews in the comments below. Stay up to date with all things through our social media, especially our Facebook page. If you haven't liked that yet, do so. We're always doing giveaways. As always, thanks for checking us out here at Who's Review, where everyone's a critic.